うん、さてラストスパートやっていきましょうね。イメージマックスまで上げたらこんなんだった。島に向かう。なんて書いてあるの？あ、そうか。人形でリサイ。
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place. This was Cindy the Scar. The lieutenant.
Looks like it, yes. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that? The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message. The lieutenant is taken. The flames warmed him.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside. The fuel burning out. The air.
結局なんて書いてある
の？ Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I...
Something is wrong. No reply.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best, no more dangerous than stepping between three. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe. You can try calling again. Just don't...
Everything sounds okay. In the cabin, you see a set of steering.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a...
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir. I only meant that there's been some talk in this. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
完了でいいね。
Roger that. 10-10.
こんなバツ印なんてあったっけ？で、これなんで絨毯がいけないんだ？はい、そっか。セーブになってる。ロードクイックセーブクイックセーブ銃撃戦の前か。 セーブしとけばいいか。
Officer Harry, what?
You're not limping. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Is this from the shooting in town?
There was an exchange of...
You didn't only get shot.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead. Aye. Not a lot.
She knew you were one when you took her to Land's End.
Well, good for you. Of course. Can I help you? That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead. Used to be some kind...
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
My husband used to drink there.
This must be one of the many foot...
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to. The twins. God forbid they...
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything... I'm sad to hear that.
That's cool. You boasted your bacterial infection like that.
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater.
Aye, aye, Captain.
If you promise to bring it back, and no...
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as...
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's...
The scruffy-haired little boy.
That island. That's, nothing. It's just, and we make a fire. Gather the sticks for the fire.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left.
I don't know what those are. They're lights.
Your nerve endings sting. They must mean a human being.
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Because he asks to put the fire out. I don't know. Yes.
Because he doesn't want to be found.
Did you mean there are...
Yes. No, he doesn't live... No, he lives there. He doesn't live there.
Anything else?
I don't know. We ran. He just yelled. We should... Our farm... Don't say that. He didn't. I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with...
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't.
There's
Lights. Fire guy. We should check up on that island.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicked... The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other...
on that iron. Okay. That's,
Bullet shells. They're
There are that.
your nerve. They must mean a human being. On that island.
There's...
Lights. Fire guy.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. Aye. Even I can... Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own... I'm not sure those were the last...
Then we'll be ready. steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. Have you made all the necessary? Remember what the nitpicker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
なんかやらなあかんこと。まあまあな。いや、行っちゃおう。
The skiff, once you get in, have you made... Remember what the nitpicker said.
What? Fine. Let's...
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow.
じゃあ、爆音おじさん。
The skiff, once you... Have you made... Remember what the nitpicker said.
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever.
近い。
Want to be free.
てか、教会でか。なんか雪深い土地のなんか建物って屋根の角度がきつくせんとあかんねんな。
The boat comes to a slow stop in the silence.
Let's go.
ここでクイックセーブでいいや。
chain trails off into the ocean.
Ah, yes. So it seems. For bringing munitions to the island, maybe?
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachot.
いけるのっていうか、こう行けやんのか。手近なとこから行くか。
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side, and the lieutenant puts his...
It's cold now. But someone has...
Wait, haven't you heard this before?
Downstairs? Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes the kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves.
The lieutenant pauses.
Long and cold.
There's no time to dwell. A hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift. That is his idea of a joke. A small agony, but he nods approvingly.
Someone with basic electrical skills.
The wind outside picks up suddenly. Books and magazines, like most, are soft covers. Popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur among what is mostly commercial fiction.
Someone's made themselves a home.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here.
You force the rest.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. The blanket feels cold. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness. right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to sleep.
夕方なの？なんか調べ損ねたな。どうやって行ったらいいんだろう。ここは抜けられんのか。隣のところまで降りる。だいぶ違う方向に来ちゃってるけど。鎖の方向に行きたいんだけどな。中に入るさ、これか鎖。彼女の足跡。これ夢か？メニューも開けへんもんな。 なんか戻れへんようになってる。なんか L1 押してもな、全然アクションできる場所が出やんな。なんでっていうかどうしたらいいの？なんか内面の声もな聞こえなくなったからな。なんでこんな黒いの？ハマっとるんだが。何これ？その先だ。
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism. Okay, don't say you need to talk, but you don't even want to talk to her. Let her go. This is the holy queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her.
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare... Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality.
She looks at us.
Anyway. I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. I'm sorry. I was heading to...
She means she doesn't have time to tend. She sighs. What are you doing? Stop saying...
No, Harry. No. I don't want him. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination, it's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
これどうしよう。
I don't want it. It looks expensive. That's not what figurines...
She looks at the head. The figurines don't do anything. Yes, a form of community. Yes, it was a good idea, but she felt obliged by the headless phone rider to give you things in return.
No, please. Please don't give me anything. Harry, I don't want things. I didn't ask for things. It's too late, but now, only boring hell remains.
表情では彼女を取り戻せない。
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day. Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that. Call me like that.
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited longer. She would have called you instead.
They shouldn't have. They really shouldn't. I was in months already. Soon it...
The air gets cold around you. The dead black-eyed dogs wander the alleys. Apple trees hang their bony limbs low over the patch. It's Dora. That's what the voice said on the phone. Dubois, yes. Dora Dubois.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
That was not the death blow yet. You saved yourself. For now. Keep stumbling around and it will happen.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? I haven't even...
We all told you. Everyone warned you.
Literally all of you.
I'm glad too, but I have to...
What?
I am impolite with you, Harry, because you are the past. This is how...
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that.
The morning? I don't understand. Oh my god, Harry. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old. Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten...
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
It's not. But... I don't know why I said but. There is no... That's it, yes.
Where? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
It just takes some time. For you, I think it will take something like 20 years, maybe, but...
She keeps her shoulders squared and her back straight. But it's clear you're still making her sad.
Yes. It only took me one... Yes. But that time is gone now. So very gone. No, Harry. We always...
Is that how it... Not you too.
I don't know. Please. Harry, we can't be together because...
She avoids turning them to you. They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes.
You know what I mean. What do you mean, stop saying things? It's not about some tie, Harry.
Questions? Did someone say questions?
This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now. It's not just the lists or trees or whatever. Other people get sad too, but not like you. In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And you have to be in hell until the end of your life. And I have to go to Morova. We both said a lot of...
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it.
As Queen Regnant.
You need to recite it to her. Yeah, but she won't get hurt. She'll bend out of the way.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this. Okay, stop. Yes. Are you happy now? Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. It was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs. Her breasts.
And my crown of immortality? No. You can't you see? I can never think you're cool.
You're a better man now. More level-headed. More normal.
No, it's too late.
Your heart burns.
Harry, do you notice how none of this is very funny?
She smiles mysteriously, looking east, then turns her gaze back.
42. That is the light rail that took me to Quran, to school, and no human being should... The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. Smoking in the bus stop. The first and worst time I fell in love. Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. It was just a day then, but to think... Were we there now, you could touch my hair. Kiss me. Is there really anything left?
Don't let her. Don't let her go there. You should redo the topics. Go over everything. The things you didn't say before, too. Make it go. She doesn't know what to say.
Yes, okay. I'm glad. It doesn't sound like you're better at all, Harry. It doesn't even sound like you're a moralist.
Total annihilation. We got annihilated, Harry. It wasn't about responsibility at all. It was always only about you having no power at all. Over her, yourself, anything. That's why they didn't take you on that airship.
まあやれるだけやっちまうか。
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, she is not kissing you back. This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. Her chest, rise, hidden, distant, feels like soft, the world's most precious material. Reserved, a delicate wreath on her forehead, pressed her hand, distrust. For you. Nothing, just pillows against you. Apricot-scented chewing gum. The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours. Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew, and, brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
No, I'm just Dora.
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful has passed through her. And she shakes her head one more time.
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry. No, Harry. Not yet. There is one... I'm pregnant. Yes. I terminated yours. Don't you remember, you poor fuck? You poverty-stricken. Now, go ahead. Ask.
No. More questions. Ask more.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already...
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and am happy. Yes, I won't see you, but you will. Oh, Harry, this is a dream. Can't you see? Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts, I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young, and I smell of tutti-frutti chewing gum, like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. Oh yes, this is real darkness. See you tomorrow.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Okay. He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and... The greasy old spring mat.
Yes, anytime.
You don't?
何をあげるんやったっけ
Soft covers, serialized fantastique, and detective stories. Oh yes, under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory. That is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia.
Ouzia. Humanitarian sciences.
Your incendiary. Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
Well, yes.
The little books seem inconsequential.
Again, I am not a philosopher, but what...
Interesting.
Again, I am...
Interesting.
運の払い下げの不良物スカーフ。椅子も一緒か。
Soft covers.
Alohaシャツ。これでファルン装備するとかな。これ多分ファルン装備一式やな。シャツはまあ見えへんかな。ジャケット外すときしかないけ
ど。Oh, glorious Phonier. You wear the full set. You are the most... I'll go on. see a small metal...
Another part of the island, brother. Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open.
He's right. It would be better to open its...
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look.
そっか、こっちか。
Green paint flicks off the monitor.
The console of an antique computation device. Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors, control lights.
We need to restore power before using this. We should look around outside.
The boat engine.
But officer, then we would have to swim back to the main...
The console stands by. Nothing happens. The dial, an idea lights up in your head.
This is an air gap system. Of air, I think they call it. No, I'm not. But it would not be very good military tech. Electrical devices do not work. Possibly.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room.
鎖はそのまんまだ。ない。
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Perhaps there's some... Where it is, maybe. You... Yes. Cold and still. Oh, fuck. No. We're not starting with that. Not now. In the still mirror of the bed, eyelets and posts, like...
あれ？ちなみに入れなくなってる。燃料容器。
There's a rain-soaked mat.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot.
A single-person mattress. Modern.
A good place to hide. Cozy. Relatively safe from the rain.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you. Quite old and grimy from years without... The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck. Trepidation. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting, 1 kilometer across the water. A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint. The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement. The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny flake.
Do you have a line of sight to the window? I can see it, through the scope of a rifle.
Cheek against the cheek rest. Hand on the hair trigger.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot.
Affirmative.
Nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere. Don't beat yourself up, officer. We did not put guns in their hands.
The lieutenant pauses.
We will make up for it. Where?
He does not answer. He feels
we should move now.
There's a rain so
B triple prime. This
メガネあんまりな、プラスとマイナス1ずつついてるやつしかないからな。逆に外すっていうのも手かもしれない。ステータス的には革命か平成か電気科学か耐久力上げてもいいけど、強いて言えばこれか。視覚がな低いな。
The console is powered off and covered in dust. Urgence over reads a dial key. A loop.
Electrical devices do not work.
Nothing happens. The dial slides. You're right. You're not a...
どこで燃料使ったらいいんや。これか。
This old cylindrical... The lieutenant assists you. There's a red starter. The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters.
That should do it.
dim golden
It's on. Turn emergent.
automatic boot. The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
After you. So did I. Not back there, but I felt it. I don't know.
A thin wisp of
Don't worry. I have a gun. I know. It was not easy to acquire.
Go, 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 go. 誰かいる。象か。でもあっち行くしかないな。
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers, then spits it out into the He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. It's a triangle.
Southeast samurai made.
444
Exotic.
6.
A samurai right.
It was sent to us by our brothers.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
The what now? I may have.
The position.
Fire guy. Regressive. I did. And you opened it. I should have burned that reactionary rock and roll.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM.
The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degen. You heard me.
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of...
They wouldn't like hearing their name in your mouth. Damn. Don't. Yes. Have you come to...
We have come to ask you a question. If you do not comply...
The lieutenant put...
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
The lieutenant aims his pistol square.
Put it down.
Or you're gonna blow... It's out of bullets.
Like an amputee, he stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness.
The future.
The present.
The present to be afraid. Cold. Real music. Real brilliant cult. That's La Revacholière.
Marching song. Forget about that for a moment. You need to address that remark first.
There you go. In Grad, they sang Brave Children, favorites of history. And in Signa, everyone has. They named a fucking... Talk to her? God's shithouse.
All around you, the air slowly circulates the islet, carrying little swallows and black-beaked seagulls in its slow drift. The cold dissipates. The old man watches you.
How did he? Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know. I can't remember.
His gaze follows your motions. Still warm from his parched hands. The rifle's in a on the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into...
The right type.
He's liking this.
No one said it has to be a Belmagrave. We were just guessing.
From ballistics.
It doesn't matter if it was made in... I wonder how...
The old man does not... The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. Some kind of involuntary response. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to...
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan.
The Commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? You're a holdover
from the Insular Indian Citizens Militia, the Army of the Revolution. I was recruited. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the Commune...
51 minus 8 equals 40.
No. I was an resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed. It's not an island. What? It's a defensive fort. The congenitally deformed King Philip II built it to restrict access. Coalition military called it Operation Deathblow. Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone. Iblis. The Black...
Shaitan Ahura, the Darkened One.
I was just 16 years old. 15. You could say I misunderstood the historic role. The second is all it took. A reaction to take hold. Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men. May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon, the combined might of international, huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon.
A terrible shame, still within him. The lobes of his ears are red with it.
No. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland. In the bunkers there, like the weakest of the weak. A mouse, frightened at the ordnance all night, and the sound of the rotors in the morning. Airships. I climbed out into hell. They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. The mask of humanity fall from capital. And then you see it, as it strangles and beats your friends to death. That the bourgeois are not human. I had to fight it. I had to never stop. How does anyone survive? I steal.
Now hold on there.
You're insane and grotesque. Everyone steals.
How is your health?
I've been throwing up blood since winter.
He does seem frail. Good for his age. More like 75.
The RCM can provide
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all they give you. Toy guns. I haven't. I have holes in my brain. I don't even know what. Inferno?
I would imagine it gets...
Traitors. It's better alone. I watch the people of this city. It's disgusting.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
It was hard in the tens.
There were...
We communards still hoped, and they needed to snuff that hope out. The East capitulated, and others too. Some cordons of revesh. At night, I used a dinghy. I only went after dark then. When I got to the city, I stayed underground.
In the city, you moved...
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arm. Useless.
So you've been...
Sleeping. Some...
You feel the dots connecting. Little dots on the map he's walked across.
The propaganda bunk.
Propaganda.
They stored leaflets there. Broke out. A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. I don't want to. They're all traitors.
He does not want to see life moving on. The old man looks across the water, at the city, the ruin.
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. You're the RCM. You represent the mob. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my...
Rene, the royalist on the coast, said.
Liberal reactionaries signed that instrument.
Is that part of why you...
If the party had surrendered, then it would not be the party. I don't think you did. You live in a delusion. Radio shows, speed racing and sporting goods. It's not real.
なんでスピードレースって言ってるだけのに不正字なんやろ。
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological trained in historical materialism, then assigned as a...
The old man does not.
His job was to assure the army answers.
Scientific communism. A commissaire politique is an...
Awakened from shutdown by the promise of ideal. He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
No, you're not. You're part of them.
Detective, we have not come here to dis... We have come to...
The old man's
43 years and 10 months. It's inhuman. It's sick. It's not...
He nodded, but he...
What have you been doing?
Hiding.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Gislain, people walk. 2 police officers step out of the whirling in rag. Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances. The officers go.
Always waiting. For
her who?
Girl child. Revolution. I am not a fool. The historic opportunity for a revolution has...
What has he done? Perhaps a confession would lighten the load.
Yes, what? To get...
There is no flame to fan. There is nothing left. There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce. I've used...
Killing people.
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want them? I've used it.
Interesting.
There is no after.
So he's continued killing. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't felt in a while. But this is what you need. The great serotonin. The solution. Going straight. No. Beak, don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal. Nothing. And in them, a chill, like electricity running up.
Detective.
Damn it. Ask it already, he wants to say.
The who?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice.
Oh, yes. That one.
Did you?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the...
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get the gun. The scent of blood. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence.
You had direct visibility. There are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to you. You've been here a long time.
I'm ready to dump.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fasces for fascists. Done his part.
Because it's a sniper's nest, you stupid.
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments.
Stupid.
The lieutenant. Not this, he seems to say. Anything but this.
Intuition is an aberrant sight. Your brain is rot.
He does not answer. Yeah, but still, somehow you knew it was a communist. Perhaps you suspected it. The vision was you remembering that. Was it supposed to? No, there is more here.
Standing there, slack-jawed, brain festering.
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn May. There were Maybells in the grass. Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Classia's bedroom. You got it. Remember?
Damn Maybell.
He seems tender suddenly.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, they blossom on the islets before.
South, the Bay of...
The coast, too. Before they piled their containers on top of it.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years.
I may.
He repeats the name with care. As if...
With the victim.
Almost. But you need one more. Just one.
Everything is brands with you individualists.
Show me the soap.
Fucking imbecile.
The maker is coolness. These are not the unusual horrors.
The size fits, but not the soul.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters. They must have really loved that death.
The lieutenant gives you The prints were his. You can see it. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around. You've almost got him. Just the last little push.
You're lost, Dwight. You're lost.
That's right. Pile it all.
You're lost, Dwight. You're lost.
AC 上げるか。
For a 60-year-old man with stomach trouble, who spent he's prone to erratic hand gestures and clearly malnourished. But that's it.
最初から振っとくべきやったから。
Is what you plan to say.
Officer, are we sure? We could maybe get more.
The old man, you startled him. Maybe it was a silence. He quickly gathered himself. Much. Forget about that for a moment.
You don't understand anything.
Much. Forget about that for a moment.
The job of a You don't understand.
The communal.
I left
51 minus 8.
40. I was an resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. There's nothing serious.
That's right. Pilot.
Not a lot of guns around that.
It's a real gun. You look like imbecile.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
You didn't handle anything. None of those people mean anything.
You're getting diverted.
So you watched the fight. Did you like what you saw?
You don't know anything. Imbecile.
The lieutenant. Not this, he seems to say. Anything but
Matter does not. Your brain is...
he does. Yeah, but still. Somehow.
Standing there, slack-jawed. Brain. You're lost, what? You're lost.
Aside from the erratic hand gesture, smacking his lips and despondently staring into the fire, you can only see that he...
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
The sum of all the wind picks up.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will... Do you?
But... No, I don't want to.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
近く。
You thought...
Maybe we could all fit in there. Actually, no. Not really. We could escort him.
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
You come back for me? How about...
What is this farce?
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
This is no harm.
This fucking world.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the prisoner. I'll be here. I can escort him to the pier with you.
This world? What are you...
The wind, your skin is crawling suddenly.
何？七節か。でか。
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds. Limb, it's still there.
What are you talking about? There's nothing.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight. You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hands rise instinctively.
Tell me what you see, damn it.
I can see it.
4 simple words, but that means it's really there, spinning slow.
Be very, very careful.
Q どうしようかな。クイックセーブ。
What is it?
Something is very wrong with him now. Nothing. There is nothing.
Yes?
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs. The segmented antennae move with that reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning.
It is.
You glance over your shoulder. No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him.
We need a photo.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of...
I won't be one of those fools.
You see the phasmid turn to him. Its mandible...
Understood.
The spindly mechanism turns itself back. A sudden chirrup fills the air. The walking stick moves its whole body. It moves just a... Something in its body language has changed. Just slightly.
まあ無理よね。もう